Let's see how to delete a node from front end. Front end means here you have the linked list, right? And this is what your link, and you want to delete this one. If you want to delete this one, what's the logic you want? The first element must be deleted. Yes. If there are no elements means you already know that here the first is there. Yes, here the first is holding the address of the first. If the first is holding the value null, then you can't delete. You come to know that the list is empty. That's why let's see how the code is going to be work. The case first is if the list is empty. If the list is empty means if first equal to null. That is, if list is empty, it is not possible to delete a node from list. So the code is if, that is, if first is equal to null, the list is empty, what you have to return? Return null. Suppose if the list is existing, like this, if the list is existing, what you have to do? Let's see the list with 3 nodes where variable first contain address of the first node. Here you have the list, right? 20, 30 and 40, and this the variable first is holding the address of the first variable. What the first step is, what you have to do? You have to delete this 20, right? Then how to delete? This first must be moved to this first, and if you delete this one, 30 becomes the first, right? Next, what the first step? Use a pointer variable temp. What we have to use? We have to use one of the variable, that is temp, and store the address of the first node and the list. What you have to do? Store this first in the temp. What it is done? See here, the first is holding the address of the first, you know. Again, what the changes you have done? You have changed that first equal to temp. You have taken another pointer variable, that is temp, and it is holding the value of the address of the variable first itself. Next, step 2 is update the pointer temp so that the variable temp contains the address of the second node. What? This first is holding the address of the second, and we have created this temp means temp must also hold the address of the second. That temp equal to temp of link means it is holding the address of the second variable. Then how this one looks like this it is going to be look. See here, first is holding the address of temp. Now the temp, this temp is holding which one? Address of the temp equal temp of link is nothing but the temp. Then the temp moves to this one, right? Next step is note that the variable first points to the first node of the list. Yes, the variable first is holding the first variable. Next, and temp points to the second node of the list. The temp is pointing to the second node. Why? Because you have used the code like this, right? Temp equal to temp of link, right? Then display the information field of the first node to be deleted and deallocate the memory as shown. That is item deleted. You have to delete this 20, right? So it is nothing but the first of info, first of link, right? First of info, free the first. Once you free, it will be deallocated from the memory. Yes. Next, after executing the above element or the above statements, the node pointed to by the first is deleted and returned to the operating system, that is temp. Yes. Once the node first is deleted, return the temp as the first node, that is return temp. This one will becomes the first, right? Return, what you have to return? Temp. This is was delete a node from front end. इथं काय करायचं नाही, इथं काय आहे तुमचं, you have to delete a node which is at the beginning. Yes. आता तुम्हाला काय समजून घ्यायचं आहे की इथं लिस्ट असताना कसं डिलीट करायचं. आम्हाला लिस्ट असताना पण डिलीट करायचं, न असेल तर काय येतं आहे, एरर मेसेज यायला पाहिजे. आता इथं हे फर्स्टचं नल होल्ड केले तर काय समजून घ्यायचं, इथं लिस्टमध्ये काय पण नाही म्हणून. असेल तर आता आमचं लिस्ट आहे, तुमचं काय हे डिलीट करायचं आहे. हे डिलीट करायचं असेल तर काय करायचं, आता टेम्प म्हणून एक व्हेरिएबल घ्यायचं. फर्स्ट पण तिथंच पॉईंट करताय, टेम्प पण तिथंच पॉईंट करताय. झाल्यानंतर आता हे फर्स्टलाच होल्ड करू दे. टेम्प काय करायचं, पुढं जायचं. कसं पुढं जातं हे, टेम्प इक्वल टू इथं घेतला की टेम्प इक्वल टू टेम्प ऑफ लिंक म्हणून इथं आलं तुमचं टेम्प, इकडून इकडं आलं. इकडं आल्यानंतर हे फर्स्टचं काय डिलीट करायचं, इन्फॉर्मेशन डिलीट करायचं. that is you have to print first of info. The deleted item is nothing but your first of info म्हणून डिलीट करता. डिलीट केल्यानंतर हे फ्री म्हणून तुमचं हे आहे फ्री ऑफ विच वन इज फ्री द फर्स्ट इज फ्री द फर्स्ट. Then what you have to return? You have to return the value of the temp. This much is your deletion in node from front end. Thank you.